So hello guys, it's me boy Novice Racer and I'm back here after a long time. And in this video what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade recap my trade that I took on Friday. This trade was taken on New York time, so before the New York session started up. uh, I don't take trades Usually I don't take trades after the London session ends, but on this session I didn't see any kind of trade setup, so I completely ignored this London session. Then after I was looking for trade on this pre-market New York session. So what I saw here was talking about Euro USD and 4-hour time frame. You can see this for bearish fair value gap that I was waiting for the market to tap into this for imbalance, bearish imbalance, then look out for some sort of SMT divergence and look out for inverse fair value gap for the entry, but market never came over here. So on 4-hour time frame we don't have anything. On 1-hour time frame what we can see here is we can see a lot of bearish pressure. So after I saw this bearish pressure, and what we can also see here is we can see the market sweep this equal highs over here. After the market sweep this equal highs, I shifted into 15-minute time frame. Quite very so I shifted into this 15-minute fair value gap. 15-minute time frame. What I can see here is I can see two fair value gaps over here that I was waiting for the market to tap into, and finally what we can see here is market tapped into this 15-minute bearish fair value gap. And once the market tapped into this, what we can see here is we're gonna point out the recent nearest liquidity point that we can see over here. This low was untaken, and this was the next liquidity target that I was waiting for the market to tap into, and I marked out this liquidity point. Then after I was waiting for this 15-minute bearish fair value gap to get tapped into, and once the market tapped into this bearish fair value gap, what I'm going to look for is I'm going to shift to a lower time frame like 1 minute or 3 minutes for SMT divergence. And my strategy is pretty simple and it's likely to work most of the time. And the only thing that I need to wait for is the market to tap into this imbalance or fair value gaps. It's pretty same. Once the market taps into the higher time frame imbalance like 15-minute or 1 minute time frame, 1 hour time frame, I'm gonna shift into 1 minute or 3 minute to find out SMT divergence. So at this point what we can see is we can see this SMT divergence over here on Euro USD and DXY. So let me remove this and maybe I can do something like this so you guys can see it pretty easily. I'm going to bring this over here and let's keep zoom it out like this and this over here. So once I shifted into 1 minute time frame, so here you can see on DXY there is also this bullish fair value gap. What the hell, mate? So let's go over here. Oh no. What the fuck? Now let's shift into 15-minute time frame. So here you can see the market tapped into this 15-minute bullish fair value gap, whereas this is the red box that this is the box. This one or which one? Okay, this was the box that I have marked out on USD. So this is the bearish fair value gap and this is the bullish fair value gap. Once the market tapped into this bearish fair value gap, I shifted into 1 minute time frame to find out for SMT divergence. And so as you guys can see over here, market tapped into this 15-minute bullish fair value gap on DXY, and at this point what you can see here is you can see this SMT divergence. You can see this high getting swept on EU, whereas on DXY that this high hasn't been swept, this low hasn't been swept. So you can see this hasn't been swept. So this was the SMT divergence. After this SMT divergence, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shift into higher time frame like 3 minute or 5 minute to look out for SMT, I mean like inverse fair value gap. So there was this point on 5 minute time frame, there was this fair value gap. Okay, there was this bullish fair value gap that got inverse. So I took the entry pretty late because I didn't saw this 5 minute bullish fair value gap. As soon as the market tapped into this, as soon as the market tapped into this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, we can see this bullish fair value gap over here as well that got inverse. After this assembly divergence, I could have just simply entered my trade at this body closer. So you can see this inverse fair value gap and keeping my stop loss over here. Target for 1 is to pretty simply, and almost 1 is to 3 over here as well. So I'm gonna just target for 1 is to 2, and my entry was pretty late in this trade because I didn't see this 5 minute bullish fair value gap. So I was waiting for this 1 minute uh, bullish fair value gap to get inverse. So let's go over here, and so after this assembly divergence, what I was waiting for is I was waiting for this 1 minute bullish fair value gap to get inverse. So our bullish fair value gap got inverse at this point. I entered my trade over here. I entered my trade at this point. Stop loss all the way up to here, and target for 1 is to 2, and you can see zero drawdown over here. Market literally went down, and our take profit got hit. So that's it. It's pretty simple. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out higher time frame liquidity, I mean in imbalances. Once the market taps into the higher time frame imbalances, I'm going to mark out a nearest or possible liquidity point that the market wants to go. Once the market tapped into the fair value gap, I'm going to shift into lower time frame like 1 minute or 3 minute time frame to look out or point out SMT divergence. So which you can basically see at this point. This high got swept on Euro USD, but this low never got swept, and this was the SMT divergence that gave me confirmation, and I took the trade, and it literally played out pretty well. And this is the most simple strategy that you guys can ever apply into your trading. So just simply go into your trading chart and try to find out all this SMT divergence. If there is SMT divergence, the market is likely, then your trade is likely to play out almost 70 to 80% of the time. So that's it guys. If you guys found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel. Bye bye.